The sun is setting on a cold evening here in Busselton in Western Australia as the E-Road Australian Rally Championship reconvenes for its second round of what is set to be a very exciting season. Hi everybody, welcome to our live coverage of the rally show. Greg Rust and Taylor Marlene with you. We're going to talk to some of the drivers here. We will have the Bosch Motorsport Ballot as well as the top three seeds pick their road positions for the weekend. This is going to be a lot of fun, and there is a true kind of international flavour about the more than 60 cars that are lining up here.
That's right, Rusty. It's pretty incredible. It's just getting bigger and bigger every year. The Australian Rally Championships is just next level. We've got international competitors from both Sweden and New Zealand. Really strong competition, so it's going to be interesting to see how the weekend shapes up. I've
got to say, this is very unlike us for the Forest Rally in WA, which is steeped in history and tradition rather. It's a real favourite stop on the calendar, but normally when we get here, it's shorts and t-shirt, beautiful warm conditions. We've got the jackets on. It has been cold today, hasn't it?
Yeah, we're not seeing any shorts today. It's freezing. It's going to be interesting to see how this wet weather really kind of combats the terrain and conditions that the drivers are going to undergo. It's going to be very slippery. It's going to be interesting to see how it all shapes up.
Looking forward to bringing it to you across the course of the weekend. More than 100 Ks of competitive tomorrow, followed by another 80 on Sunday, and centred around Nannup, which is about 50 Ks to the southeast of us here. We're going to break away here and talk to some of the contenders for the outright win in this championship as our coverage continues here on Facebook. So I'm going to let you go. I'm going to go and catch up with none other than Harry Bates, who I can see over here, multiple Australian rally champion, currently comes in third in the standings for 2025. What's reconnaissance been like given the weather we were just talking about today?
Yeah, it was a good recce. Nice to see the stages this morning after a bit of rain. We had 2 days of recce, and on day one they were dry and dusty. None of the rain had hit yet. So this morning we got a bit of an idea of what the conditions are going to be like. And, you know, I think being in the ballot, as we are in tonight, for the road position will actually be not such a disadvantage compared to what it would have been if it was dry.
Okay. So the weekend ahead, when you look at the lineup here, where we're about to meet Tom Christensen for the first time for Australian audiences. Hayden is keen to kind of step things up after a tough opening round. This is going to be hard, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. There's definitely going to be 5 or 6 guys who can win this rally, and yeah, I've never seen an ARC field like it. It's a real peak moment for the sport, I think, and I think for any fans out there wanting to go out and see the stages, you've got to go, because these cars, these drivers, the lineup we've got here, it'll be something special to see.
You've achieved a few great things already in your career. The prospect of kind of 3 in a row, how difficult is that going to be in 25 based on what we've seen so far?
Yeah, difficult. There's more competition. That's it. You've got to be putting sort of your best foot forward at all times and trying to win stages and win events. We saw in Canberra what happens when you put a foot wrong, you get punished. And really, I was lucky to come out of Canberra with a good result.
Great to talk to you.
You too.
Let's go to Taylor now.
Thanks, Rusty. And now I have Scott Petter here. Scott, congratulations on your podium finish in Canberra. That's pretty incredible. How's the new car handling the terrain?
Yeah, it's terrific. The new car's great. We've had opportunity to do a couple of tests this week, and no, it's going to be great. The bit of rain around, so that always adds a bit of spice to the event. So we can't wait.
Yeah, the rain's definitely going to cause some problems, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Normally you're worried about dry. It's one of those weird places over here where it's actually more slippery without the rain. So hopefully the rain sort of binds the soil a little bit together, but there's been a fair bit of rain for the last 24 hours. So we'll see what happens.
Okay, the rain might work in our favour then.
Yeah,
Thanks
that's
for
right.
that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
At the commencement of our Facebook coverage here, we mentioned the kind of international flavour about it. I want to introduce you now to a young man from Sweden in Tom Christensen, who comes in here very well credentialed. In April, he announced that he was coming to compete in Australia. What has prompted this move and how excited about it are you?
Yeah, it's actually a coincidence I'm here, but even not, because we're working very hard, both me and Maximum Motorsport and DN, to do this together. We see it for sure as a big adventure, the biggest one in my rally career, I should say. To compete here down under, as we say, it's something very, very special, and you could see it now clearly on the recce as well, that it was very special roads, as expected, but it changed quite a lot, and we generally we just looking forward to it. It's a little bit crazy, but I really like it.
Does any of your international experience help here in Western Australia, or is that all out the window because this is something so new?
I think if I get every international experience I have together, then it will help me out here. No, it's very specific, I should say. I have never seen anything like it, but for sure it's special. But I still think me and my co-driver are a very good team together, and we are quite good in these kind of situations, get into new stuffs, and yeah, I can't wait to start the first stage and see what it is like.
Just quickly before we go to Hayden Padden, a thought from you. We've just heard from Scott Petter a moment ago, to be in that operation, to be in the Maximum Motorsport stable. How good does that feel, and how have you settled in there?
I mean, the team is fantastic, very nice people, and we enjoy it very much, and we are like a family already. But for sure, Scott Petter, he was changing a car for a reason. So it's a very well prepared car, but it's maybe not the best in the world. So we will try our best with the stuff we have, and do our best. But for sure, it will be a very good experience and a good adventure. We're looking forward to that.
We are looking forward to seeing what you can do too. We know this young man will go hard. There is no doubt about that. Here in Australia, we say g'day and welcome to you. But right now, it's time to say kia ora to a highly credentialed Kiwi in Hayden Padden. He's with Taylor.
I have Hayden Padden here with me. Hayden, how are you experiencing Australia right now? Are you liking being in the warm, not so warm weather?
I don't know about warm, but it's certainly nice to be over here in Western Australia for the first time, and heard a lot of good things about the stages, and very nice stages, just probably not the weather that we come here expecting.
Thank you. You've a powerhouse Kiwi man come over here with an incredible experience of international competitions. How are you expecting the Australian terrain to kind of compare to that?
Yeah, look, the stages here are quite unique to what we saw in Canberra. The weather, as I say, is playing a big part. We're going to see some quite slippery conditions out there tomorrow and Sunday, and I think that's probably going to be the biggest part, is trying to adapt to those conditions. So yeah, it's unique and challenging, but that's what we're here for as well.
Definitely. I did hear that you had a bit of a run-in with some Australian wildlife recently. Hopefully that doesn't occur again this season. Does that affect your strategy moving throughout the rest of the competition?
The kangaroos just got to watch out. I can't do anything to dodge them, so we just got to hold your tongue the right way. But hey, it's happened. The cars will fix up. The team done a great job, and we'll go again.
So excited to see how you go. Thank you so much.
Great, thank you. We don't even know.
So for our fans that have gathered here at the official ceremonial start, we can get you to gather around. And for those of you on Facebook, we're at that point of the rally show now where we do the Bosch Motorsport Ballot. This is something new for 2025. The top 3 seeds for the event are about to join us, and then they will randomly draw some numbers to determine their road position for the weekend. So we're joined by Harry Bates, Scott Petter and Lewis Bates, our top 3 seeds for the weekend. The Minister for the Southwest is here with us as well. Thank you for being with us, Don Punch. So, okay, we have, I think Harry gets to go first. Is that correct? We get, no, sorry, you're going first. Okay, I'll just go with this. Scott Petter, dive in, have a little look. Tell us, let's have a little look. I've always wanted to be a game show host. You've always wanted to, oh, number 3. Okay. Harry, your turn. Dive in there. He's gone for the bottom one. Interesting approach. Will that give him the kind of road position that he wants for the weekend? First on the road for the reigning champion. Now the man who leads the championship by 12 points, Lewis Bates. I think we know what the outcome of this is from the... No, it's not 10. He's going to be from position 2 for the weekend. Scott, are you happy with that? I mean, you've just been talking with Taylor there a moment ago, knowing the conditions. What's third on the road mean for you?
I would have loved number 3 about 2 days ago before it rained. To be honest, I think the advantage is less, obviously, in the rain. There's some sections that 1 would be an advantage, and there'll be some sections with 3. So I think the advantage is less, probably, with the rain. 3's okay. Yeah, I'm happy with 3.
Okay. Quick comment from you. We spoke a moment ago. How much harder does this make the mission? Are you worried? Do you not worry about that, given that it is a little on the wetter side now?
Well, I didn't draw 1 at the last round, and I knew it was coming eventually. To be honest, I've been car 1 here a lot. It's something I'm used to, so I don't mind so much. I reckon the only advantage to being further back is you'll get to see what the other guys are doing a bit. But, you know, Coral and I can make our own lines and go for the win from car 1.
Good on you. Looking forward to seeing what he does. But now we're going to talk with the series leader. He comes in with 12 points in the pocket. Nice to catch up with you, Lewis. How are you feeling about the position that you've drawn and the weekend ahead? I mean, the roll-up of fans here is unreal.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I was a bit nervous, to be honest with you. I haven't done a ballot before, but two's good. I'm happy with that. Harry, my teammate, can show me his lines, and yeah, we'll follow them.
All right. Coming into this, knowing that you've got that lead, you feel that's something you can build on here, and how difficult is that mission going to be given the lineup we have?
Yeah, for sure. That's our plan this weekend, and it's going to be very difficult. The entry list is incredible. The competition's incredible, and we're going to have a tough job this weekend, but we're going to put our best foot forward. We're going to go for it, and yeah, if we can come out the end of the weekend with the extended championship lead, we'd be very happy.
That's an interesting approach in the sense that, you know, some might expect you to be a little more on the reserve side, preserve that lead given the condition, but you're not going to play it that way by the sounds of it. Can't afford to.
Nah, definitely not. Not this early in the season, and not with this many fast drivers. At this point in the season, you've just got to go for it, and yeah, let's see what happens.
We wish you well.
Thank you.
Nice to catch up with the series leader there. Our thanks to the Minister for the Southwest as well for assisting us with the Bosch Motorsport ballot there. Let's go to Taylor, who's with another of our drivers.
Thanks, Rusty. I'm here with Alex Roller. Alex, how have you prepared leading into this competition?
Yeah, I've been doing a bit of homework, been busy with my proper job, but yeah, just reviewing a lot of video and videos from last year. Some of the roads are the same, so yeah, looking forward to getting out there.
That's so exciting. I do hear that you come from quite a diverse background, from motorsport, circuit racing into rally driving. How has that background influenced how you perform in rally?
Yeah, the circuit racing side's a bit different to the gravel stuff, so we've done a couple tarmac rallies, which are a bit more familiar for me, but yeah, gravel's a completely different challenge. It was my first rally here, I think 3 years ago, so it's been a big learning curve, but we're slowly getting there.
Wow, that's so impressive. Do you have any kind of like ways to get in the mood or set your focus leading up to the competition?
Yeah, it's I probably learned in my circuit racing days. I probably drive a little bit like stressed out, so it's very chill for me. In the car, we're like playing music between stages and stuff like that. So yeah, we just go out there and have fun and do our best.
You're in the mood and focused and ready to go. I'm excited to see how you go this weekend. Thank you so much, Alex.
No worries. Cheers.
He has been drawing absolutely huge crowds for autographs. How good to have Toby Price as a part of the lineup for the Forest Rally here in Western Australia. We saw from your social media a bit of dabbling in rally. We know how good you are at Dakar on two wheels and what you've been doing at you know, with that trophy truck, for example. But what has prompted this whole rally move, and are you enjoying it?
I'm loving it. It's actually so much fun, this rally racing, and I've said to myself, I wish I did this a lot earlier. But yeah, look, at the moment, I'm just trying to drive whatever I can with 2 wheels, 4 wheels, whatever. Like I say, I'll race a lawnmower if it's going to help trying to get me sorted for another Dakar run. So yeah, no, we're definitely having a lot of fun. Glenn Brinkman's been a big driving force to get this all to happen, and Dean also preparing the Subaru for the WRX Challenge. It's exciting times ahead.
Cool. Dean Herridge will join us, incidentally, for the live commentary of the stages. So with Maximum Motorsport, great opportunity for you. This is a heck of a mission too, because you are literally out on Sunday to Mexico. Tell us where. I mean, you got to focus on doing this and doing a good job of it and enjoy it, but then you got another thing just around the corner too, don't you?
Yeah, for sure. It's a very quick turnaround for us. So as soon as the racing's done here Sunday, I fly out straight away Sunday night, straight across to LA and head down for Mexico. We've got the Baja 500 coming up. That's we won with Paul Wheel last year, so trying to defend the title there and get another win in that. And but yeah, first things first, we've got the rally here at Forest Rally, and make sure we have a good time here and enjoy it. But yeah, nice and fast and have some fun.
Baja is wild. We've seen him on the road to Fink on both 2 and 4 wheels. How different is the Subaru when you compare it to the truck? I mean, is there a complete reset there? What is that like?
For sure, it's a massive big reset. So yeah, what I'm used to with a trophy truck, you can plough pretty much a tree down and keep going in the race with that. So you hit a bush in this thing and it completely changes the car. So yeah, it's I like that. That's got to be very precise, really finesse driving to make sure you get through on good times. And so I enjoy that challenge of it, and which is what's kind of really got me hooked on this new sport. And hopefully, we get to do some more of this in the future, because I'm definitely have a stack of fun with it.
Great stuff. A true superstar when it comes to one of the most grueling events on the calendar at Dakar, and it's nice to see him enjoying a new chapter when it comes to rally and Baja and 4-wheel motorsport too. Back to Taylor now.
Thanks, Rusty. I have Troy Dale here. Troy, how are you feeling getting back into the driver's seat?
Yeah, I've been out for 6 or 7 months now. So yeah, it's going to be a weekend of dialing
We're
in
about to
with
start
us.
our ceremonial
Yeah,
departure.
new car
So
for
can I
us
have,
this weekend
all
as well.
crews
So
please to your
just
vehicles?
a lot of
All
learning
crews to
and
your
just having a good
vehicles, thank
time.
Sounds amazing. It's going to be quite difficult out there with this wet weather. Have you got any strategies in place to handle it, or you just kind of go with the flow?
Yeah, just see what happens. You know, it's probably going to be a lot of carnage out there, I reckon. But yeah, we'll just see how the conditions are and just try and get through.
That's amazing. I'm so excited to see how you do out there and see you back on the track. It's going to be amazing. Thank you so much, Troy.
Yeah,
Head
thank
towards
you.
Nana. There is plenty of signage there. Plenty of signage.
We are nearly out of time here as far as our Facebook Live coverage is concerned. We've been catching up with lots of different drivers ahead of 2 big days of competition here. The Forest Rally, its origins date back to 1983. Cars are starting to fire up. We're about to see from the ceremonial start here the first of those heading off. Don't forget, of course, we'll be bringing you coverage across the weekend. Check back in at rally.com.au and our Subaru results hub as well as we go. So Scott Petter and Glenn McNeil, the stunning newer generation Skoda, about to head off. He has high hopes this weekend in that car. If you've just joined us here on our Facebook Live as well, a reminder, we've had a bit of damp weather today. Thankfully, it's held off tonight for our rally show, and hopefully it does dry a little across the weekend, but incredibly cold right now. So here we go. Harry Bates and Coral Taylor, reigning champion, car 1 on the road, having completed our Bosch Motorsport Ballot. He said that getting that number 1, drawing that number 1 as a part of the ballot was going to happen at some stage. Wonderful roll-up of fans here in Busselton for our ceremonial start, one of the biggest that we've seen here. And off goes Bates and Taylor. Tomorrow we'll see them in action on the roads around Nannup in the forests there. Big thank you to all of our team that are involved in organising this as well. Championship leader Lewis Bates, Anthony McLaughlin beside him. They come in with a 12-point advantage. Minister about to wave them off. Ross Tapper, who's had a long association with rallying in this state and this event, off to the side there as well. So both the GR Yaris is heading off. Here's the Skoda now. Scott Petter and Glenn McNeil. And we'll probably stay with this for you until Hayden Patton rolls through under the arch there for our ceremonial start. You can hear a little bit of the statistics there for Hayden Patton, John Kennard there. Extensive work's gone on to this Hyundai in recent time too. He was, I think, even though not seated in the top 3, excited potentially about his position as 4th on the road. He wasn't part of the Bosch Motorsport Ballot tonight, but the wet conditions, that may change that. With 3 cars going through ahead of him, how much harder, how much more difficult will the road condition become for Hayden Patton? Christensen, how good to have this youngster here and taking part in this round of the championship. It does, as Scott Petter reflected before, almost remind us of Juha Kangas when he was a part of the Australian Rally Championship back some 20 years ago. So there you are. We are about to wrap things up here as a part of our Facebook Live coverage. Taylor, come on in here. We're just about done here. Nice work on interviewing some of those drivers. It's got a great vibe about it. It's going to be a huge weekend, isn't it?
The atmosphere here is just unreal. We've got so much diversity and people around. We've got young families through all age groups and walks of life. I'm so excited to see this weekend shape up.
That takes us out here on the E-Road Australian Rally Championship Facebook page. On behalf of Taylor and all of our team, that is it for now. We look forward to bringing you coverage across the weekend. Round 2 of the E-Road Australian Rally Championship, the Forest Rally. Bye for now.